guys, this is a little update for you. Danny and I, instead of going live Wednesdays, are going to go live Saturdays. I think we said 5. So, yeah, we're going to do Saturdays. Wednesdays on my channel, we're going to have Divination Day. So each Wednesday, we'll have readings from a different divination tool, and we can pick them, or I could pick them in the beginning. It's up to you guys, but I think it'd be a lot of fun, and I'm going to show them to you. So we'll start with this. These are charm readings that I do, and I'll give you an example. I'll just reach in here and grab out, 2 things. Here we go. So we have those 2 things, right? So this is charm set 2, the second set that I made. This is called Insight, and they're just like oracles. So like this dangle earring means free spirit, no worries. And then the key, well, this black key in gold is solving mysteries, finding what's behind closed doors, spiritual secrets, as in the key to life. So those are that. And I made this little book for each of my things. And I am the one who came up with the meanings for each of the charms. So this is the second set. And this one is my first set. And these are a little more like tarot, and those are more like oracles, because these have a little more in-depth reading. So I'm just going to try to grab 2. Oh, well, we got it 3. But anyway, so then I have these written in the book. This first set is called Enchanted. This key is the skeleton key, and it means access to something you wish to obtain, whether it be abstract or actual. And then you have the sun and the moon, and it was not reversed, so it means mystical, spiritual, rebirth, dreams, creativity. And then we have the perfume bottle, which is acceptance, salvation, rejuvenation, a time to take care of yourself. So that's that. So I have those 2 different charm sets. I have this other fun set that's a chip set. Okay, I did not make this one. And so this one, as is followed, we'll shake it up. Okay, and the reason why I have to do it like that is because on the other side is something else. So you want to make sure that you get the right side up, And just to give you an idea, I'll read 1 or 2. So this is number 1, and it's the sun. And the sun is your vision may have been darkened and confused by circumstances beyond your control. Never fear, however, for something will soon happen to cast a new light on things. Let the brightness guide you. So those are the chip readings. And then I have something new that I just learned how to do. And I, of course, changed it all to be more cohesive to the way I read. So basically, this is called the Witch's Wellness Stones. Okay? And there's only 6 of them. So anyway, you would do this. Anything that goes off is not red. Anything that's sideways or not showing is not red. Anything that's on certain spots, like in Shadowland, is not red. So our reading is 2, which is what we need to know. This one is the broomstick, and it's blue adventuring. Okay, and a broomstick represents a journey or crossing, both literal or metaphorical, an indication you're moving towards new territories or experiences. And blue adventuring encourages us to see life as an adventure and ourselves as pioneers, and that being a mature adult in our full power is a very desirable state. It reminds us that we have the great power to do great things and stimulates both our creativity and our leadership skills. Also, you will find peace outside your normal environment because it's in the illumination. Power behind Blue Adventurine releases, represses events or emotions, allowing the seeker to move forward in life. Carry this stone during your travels to decrease anxiety. So that's really nice. And then the other one is the cauldron, which is amethyst. The cauldron represents a rebirth, and if it's used for banishing rituals, burning petitions, and mixing herbs and potions. Now, this was also in the illumination, so its main message to you is improvement in all areas, including monetary status. Now, the power of amethyst: increased luck, good fortune, plus it offers regenerative qualities. Carry this stone to acquire greater luck or money, especially while gambling. I did some extra work on the amethyst. It's calming. It produces soothing dreams by bringing the dreamer more in tune with the divine. This clarity and peacefulness also extends to the waking mind. This stone is said to help the mind flow freely in both the mental and metaphysical dimensions. So that's what that kind of reading would look like, and depending on where it lands on the board, it would be a different meaning to the stones. Next, I have the witches runes that I made. Usually they're 13. Mine has 15, I believe. So we're going to shake this up because they have an 8 witches reading and a 13. And so what I did was I kind of mixed them and took what made sense to me. And that's why I have an extra. So let's just pull one. And so this one is the male. So we'll read that one. So the male is defending, conquering actions, being empowered, having confidence, fertility, strength, justice, goals, aggression. So it's like everything that would go with like being a male. It stands for the planet Mercury. Its element is fire and its season is autumn. And usually these go depending on what is around them, but I just kind of pulled it just to give you an idea. So that's the one set of runes. This is just the regular 13 Witches runes. Now, the meaning is set, but it's very broad. But anyway, if we pull one, let's read that one. That one's flight. So flight is a sociable rune, higher knowledge, movement, communication, information, travel, and journey. So they're very broad. Of course, I would read it to you, depending on who I'm reading it to, is what I get from you. So then I would tell you like what it means when I pulled it for you, and if it's around other things, what it means. So that's those. And then I made 2 new decks of tarot cards. Now, the one of them is very in-depth, traditional in the sense that I kind of really, really stuck with each of these meant, even though I might have called them something different, the 21 majors. And then I also kept in tune pretty much with the 4 suits and what they meant. However, the other deck, which has less cards, is more fun, I think, for our YouTube readings, and I'm going to do one for you. Okay, so let me just tell you a little about these. These only have 3 suites. It has foodie, social, and stressed, instead of like, cups and wands and swords. But it only has 3, but I incorporated what would have been Pentacles, which is more about wealth, and, your finances. I kind of just threw that in where it would have belonged with these, but I did not put a whole suite of those because I really, in this day and age, the financial part of readings is not what people usually look for. It's more spiritual. I did still 21 of the major cards, the 3 suits, but they have less in each. So yeah, let's pull some cards. We'll shake it up. The acai bowl of foodie, because foodie is the name of our suit. Okay, and then I wrote, acai is connected to the Archangel Michael, who is associated with courage, strength, and purification. The berry's spiritual meaning relates to expression and receiving love and a heightened sensuality of beauty and creativity. This summons your feelings of self-worth and the confidence in one's powers. Basically, you're a superstar and on the right path. So that's what this card would mean. And, oh, I guess they want you to read the surfer. So, this is number 7. It's the surfer. That's what we called it. We are on a ghost hunt. Don't be such a scaredy cat. Don't be afraid. We have each other. If a ghost scares you, scare it back. The boos are inside you. Focus, just pay attention. The surfer is telling you limited thinking won't get you anywhere. Combine your mind, spirit, and heart, and you will be an unstoppable force. So that's the surfer. So they're kind of like that. See, I have a lot of coffees, but they mean something different. That was the coffees of stress. This is the coffee of foodie. Coffee is bold and full, light and dark, strong and weak, rich and complex. It has a smoky mystery to it that the mystics believed that coffee could facilitate the experience of enjoyment in beholding hidden mysteries and obtaining great revelations. This comes to aid you in obtaining a deeper understanding and to strengthen your connections to the divine. Woo, good cards, guys, for you guys. I guess they were for you. So that's just an idea of the new ones. They're really quite cool. The social media one has a whole thing about social media. So they're really quite cool. So we have 2 tarot decks. And of course, if you want just a yes or no answer, I have a pendulum for that. So yeah, that's what we'd be doing on Wednesdays. We'll pick which one, toss a coin. I don't know. You guys will pick in the beginning which divination tool you want to use that week. But however we do it, that's what we're doing on Wednesdays, different readings. I'm trying to learn also. It might take me a while because it's very in-depth. But I'm also trying to learn, if you could see these, they are astrology dice. So they have, the planets, the signs, and the regular number dice, which is numerology. So yeah, these are a little more in-depth, and I just did all this work on the tarot. So this will take me a little longer, but then I'll be adding this in to our readings too, so that should be super fun. So yeah, that's what we'll be doing Wednesdays, some kind of reading. I really appreciate you guys joining me for this, and I will see you tonight for a live to read you your fortune.